Greetings, salutations, respect, and love. I am Scott, and you, my dear unfortunate friends, have wandered into the Prog Corner, the #1 prog rock channel on YouTube. And I just want to very briefly say RIP to Mike Pender. Thoughts and prayers to his family, his friends, all his loved ones. What a genius, what an incredible mind, what a light that's been dimmed. And I'm really upset about it, but you know, that's how it goes, man. Anyway, today, we're looking at a really, really cool album from a band I really, really love. It's Amarok, man. Check out that artwork. Super cool. Yeah, the CD. This comes out on vinyl also. Real good booklet with the lyrics and whole bunch of stuff there. Oscar Records. This came out April 6th, I think. So it is available. Go get it. Anyway, Amarok, who are they? Why do I care about them? Well, they formed in 1999 by a guy named Michael Wojtas. I'm going to butcher all these Polish names. I just know it. And he was frequently joined by Marta Wojtas. I'm guessing they're partners. On the early records, they had some guests like Colin Bass and Mariusz Dudas, but now, since 2020, I guess they are actually a real band. They're all grown up and they're a real band. Unlike some of these bands that claim they're a band, but really it's just a band in name only. I'm looking at Guided by Voices or the Flower Kings. Come on, man. Those aren't real bands. This has turned into a real band with the addition of Konrad Zielinski on drums and Kornel Poplawski on bass and violin. They were on their last album, Hero, from 2021, which was where I encountered this band. I loved it so much that when I ranked the top Polish prog bands in history, Amarok made it all the way to number 15 just based on that album. I have since gone back and listened to all of them, including their debut album from 2001. Neo Way from 2002. What's the other one? Metanoia from 2004. And then they took like a 13-year hiatus, came back with The Hunt in 2017. And then they did a soundtrack called The Storm, mostly instrumental, from 2019. And then the aforementioned Hero from 2021. Just an amazing album. And that leads us to Hope on Oscar Records. This sucker's great, man. 10 songs, clocks in at like 58 minutes. So who are they? Why am I so jazzed about this band? Well, this band is recommended if you like Riverside. Yeah, obviously, Polish prog. You know it's from Poland, man. Polish prog definitely has a certain sound to it, absolutely. If the name of the band didn't give you a little bit of a clue, there is Mike Oldfieldisms throughout this band, although as they've gone along, those have kind of been sanded down more and more, but the Pink Floyd influences are always there, Porcupine Tree, and of course, Radiohead. I hear Radiohead, but, you know, they don't really sound anything like anybody else but themselves. They've actually kind of found their niche, found their sound, and I am digging it, man. It's not capital P prog. You know, nobody's going to be expecting 20-minute keyboard solos or anything like that. This is more like an alternative version of prog, and I'm here for it, man. I dig it. The album opens with the kind of sort of title track called Hope Is. It's 4.5 minutes long, and it's awesome. It really features Marta's voice in a really haunting kind of way. You've got a real earworm melody on this track that I just want to hear over and over again. Marta does this weird countdown. It's pretty cool. The song was written by Michael and Cornell. Marta does all the lyrics. All the lyrics are by her. And yeah, this is vocally, you got Cornell and Marta on here. It's dark, it's ominous. What a cool way to start a song. It's in A minor and it's just really icy cold. I love it. Really cool distorted guitars. Just a great way to kick off the album. Next song is a weird piece called Stay Human, and I love this track. Michael sings the lead on this one. Starts out with some guitar arpeggios in F sharp minor, and he's talking about in the age of fake, stay human. I love the way the Polish accent sounds here. It's actually really cool. He's mangling it up a little bit. At times, this almost sounds like AWOL Nation, right? Which is really a cool thing because I love that band. Very anthemic. This definitely sounds like an anthem where, you know, you could definitely hear this on stage. You know, the band's playing it in concert and everybody's singing along. It's that kind of song. Next up is a little breather track called Insomnia. Well, it's not little, it's 6 minutes long, but it's a great song. It starts all soft, it's kind of a respite type of song. You're in D minor here, and some of the keyboard sounds make me think of mid-era Peter Gabriel. Real strong vocal performance from Michael on this track. I love it. And then he shows his other talent where he's playing this guitar solo that definitely makes you think of David Gilmour. And then you get to the final section on this song. Oh my goodness, it gets so powerful and hard, and the guitar and everything. He's playing the tonic, then he goes down that half stem and back up, and it's just so cool, man. I love it, love it, love it. Next is a track called Trail, and it starts with the sequenced keyboard kind of thing in C sharp minor. Very atmospheric, yet it's a driving track. Kind of krautrock influenced. I guess that makes sense. Poland and Germany are right next to each other. In fact, I'm surprised more Polish bands don't sound more German, right? The second half is really rocking and definitely makes you think of Riverside. You got a little Eastern motif towards the end, and really cool violin coming in here. The violin kind of creeps up left and right on this record, and it's really, really dynamite. Excellent drumming on this track. Trail, A+, good song. Next up is a song called Welcome, and this is one that is sung by Conrad, with Marta singing some backing vocals. It's real dirge-like. You're in A minor. Super attention to detail, man. Every little thing is in place. Kind of like the way Steven Wilson operates a little bit. There's some cold wave kind of sounds going on here. Real distorted E-bowed guitar, tons of reverb, cool track, very, very, brooding and awesome. Next up is a song called Queen. And this one is sung by Cornel Poplawski. He starts out like kind of whispering, real close to the mic and what. It's kind of startling and a little disorienting. And then you can tell it was written by the bass player because the bass is real prominent here with that pulsing bass. Weird percussions, lots of echo and delay on close mic'd snare drums without the wires. It's cool, kind of trip hoppy. We're in E minor here. Another minor key. Wow, shocking. Real slow, hypnotizing, kind of mesmerizing, kind of gets you into a trance. And here's where the band starts utilizing the loud, soft, loud thing. And they're really good at it. They should do more of that. Great violin solo at the end of this track. Just so cool. Eddie Jobson would have approved of this one. Next up, there's an instrumental called Perfect Run. Man, I love this song. This song is so great. It's in B minor. It's an instrumental. It's all motoric and whatnot. Very, very krautrocky. Kind of makes me think of, with all the sequenced keyboards and stuff like that. And real futuristic. Makes me think of like a car chase scene in a movie from the future. Just dynamite. Exciting, up-tempo, and awesome. Next up is a song that I did not like at first. I really did not like it. It's called Don't Surrender. But I had a huge change of heart, so much so that my least favorite song on the album is now my favorite song on the album. I dig this thing so much. Starts out in D. What? We're in a major key? That's insane. And then it toggles to D major 7th, which leads you into the dominant real easily. So it's a real pretty chord progression. Great vocal performance here from Michael. The acoustic guitar comes in and some calming keys. And then there's this weird minor key section that they just plop in at various points. The first time you hear it is, after the chorus. And then the second time you hear it is before the chorus. So they just dump it in randomly wherever. And it's really cool because you got that major key in the main section. And then you get this minor key section that's kind of rocking. Very cool. Great guitar solo in this one. And then with like only 2 minutes left in the song, they switch it up. Not a whole lot of, left-hand turns in this band's music, but this song you get another one here at the 2 minutes left in the song. It goes in a new key signature, goes back into a major key, but we're in A here, so the chord progression is D minor, F to A is just a beautiful, beautiful section that closes out the song. My favorite song on the album. And then you get a weird run of songs here. The next two songs are a little dour and down, and I like them, but it's a weird way to end the album. Anyway, the penultimate track is the longest song. It's called Simple Pleasures. It starts with some nature sounds, and you hear some horses, baying in the background and whatnot. It's a beautiful song, very atmospheric. Starts out with the G minor arpeggio. The whole way through, this keyboard's playing G. What are the notes in a G minor chord? I'm an idiot. It's G, B flat, D. It's just all the way through the song, those 3 notes on a keyboard. And then you get a Mike Oldfield sounding solo at the end of this thing. As the song keeps going, it builds slightly. You get a couple snare hits. You think it's going to, kind of get into rock and roll mode. It never does. It doesn't go there. It kind of lets you down a little bit. The only complaint I have about the album might be the length of that track. Just feels a little long. It feels like a very important song. It's the longest song. It's the penultimate track, and slight letdown, but that's okay. The final track is Dolina. This is the shortest song on the album. It's also the only song on the album sung in Polish, which is really cool. We're back in a minor key. Of course, we're in C minor to end the album. And this is kind of cool because it's just a harmonium, a violin, and Michael's voice, and that's it. So it's really sparse, really cool, great way to end the album. So what's my score going to be on this new Amarok album, man? Is it as good as Heroes? Maybe not. I really dig that record a great deal, but this is a continuation of it. It has the same feel, kind of has the same ambiance to it. I'm digging it, but I'm giving this puppy, what am I giving it? Let's see what my score says here. It says 8 out of 10. Yeah, let's go 8 out of 10 for the new Amarok album, Hope, on Oscar Records. It's available on digital. It's available on CD. It's available on vinyl. So pick it up if you like that kind of prog, a little different, little atmospheric, little alternative rock. But hey, those are all things I enjoy, so I really, really like Amarok, and I hope you guys check them out. Anyway, I have no idea what I'm doing tomorrow. We'll see. I might take the day off. I might do something. I have no idea, but either way, peace in the Middle East. I'm going to say it every single day. Peace in the Middle East. Free the Ukraine, and God save the king. Save King Chucky. Chucky needs your saving. Yes, he does. Chucky needs your saving. Hello, I'm Chucky, and I need your saving. I got the cancer. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I'm going to bring that boy to America, and we're going to do some prayers, and we're going to do spells and incantations, and then we're going to dance with snakes, and King Chucky's going to be just fine. I'll see you punks tomorrow. If not, I'll see you Sunday, where we do our Sunday prog stream. And this week it's going to be the top 10 instrumental tracks in the history of prog. It's going to be awesome. I'll see you punks then. Peace.